Let's see if this fixes it. Hello, hello. Hey, there we go. Alright, well, we got that fixed. We still never fixed the camera, but I'm not too worried about that right now. I'm more worried about the mic. Let's see if we can get back at... I was waiting for this trade. I took one here. Trying to get the short. I figured it was going to retest. But then we got the dump, and I was fooling my mic and camera. So that's unfortunate. But where are we looking here? God, it just keeps going or what? Probably down around the 470-ish. 480 maybe. Unless it sweeps all this. It might do that too. But at least probably to 480s, 450s probably. We'll see. It had that bear flag here. Me and Pat were looking at that earlier. That obviously played out. So let's see. Now we got that move. My God, what a move. What a move. And I was trying to be in it, like, only for I was fooling with the camera and that I would have been in this. Like, I tried one here, but I waited. I was waiting. I put the line here for the retest. And it obviously did that. There's 11 o'clock here, so... Alright, beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. So now we missed it. Gonna try to look for the next setup for the next leg down. See what we got. Retesting that pivot point. New candle in 225. Maybe pump back up to the 80s. Then you got to be careful. We bounce off this and run back up. So let's see here what we're gonna do. So we're looking for kind of down this area, kind of down around here somewhere. Right, that's kind of where we're looking for. Back up in that pivot point. We take it right back up to here. Bottom of that opening range breakout. We got news at 11:30, I believe. But it's not huge news. Yellow or orange folder, I'm pretty sure. Spanish flash CPI. No, that's not it. Chicago PMI. So... Nope. That was at 15. Revised UOM consumer sentiment. So we'll see. I got these up here, 300 and something an account. Like for this to set up our bear flag now. $40 seconds left on this candle. Did pretty much go back up to this. Next candle might push up to it. Hope if it does, it starts wicking down quick because I don't want to settle above that pivot point. So that'll make me want to get out. Pat, you here? Can you hear me? Make sure my mic's still working. I don't know. It was acting up. Alright, now this might... I want to see this at least push back up a bit. Try half one here. I don't really trust it 100% yet, but like I said, we're looking for the 80s down here. Now it could wick right back up, so if you're in this, be careful. But it looks kind of dumpy. Might get a reaction too at the 500, so all depending on how strong this wants to push. This would get us below the low the previous day's candle. I think it's at around the 477s. And watch our reaction at the 500s. Don't mind a small bounce back to the 20s, but I don't want to bounce back to the 50s. I like to push down right to the 80s, take it that low of the previous day candle. Then look for an entry long. To go up and sweep all that liquidity up there. It could just dump all morning, but you don't know. We'll see. Give it a bit of time to work. Gotta get through the 500s pretty quick. I want to see this take it all back. Got 1 minute until that orange folder news. I like to get down here before the news, but I don't think we're going to. Well, could. It just starts dumping. We've done it before. Just needs a dump. Don't even look at the 500s. Push right through it. 25 seconds till that news. I'd like for it to go before. Quick, now. Take out that low. Right to the 500s. I think it wants that previous day wick. Look at that. Got that little retest. Do we dump now? If we don't, I gotta get out. $2.45 left on this candle. Let's see if we get it. There's a squeeze down there. There you go. Get through those 500s now. Give it some time. Previous day wick down there. The 480s. There you go, into the 90s. 50 seconds left on this candle. I want to get down there before the close. $16 seconds left. Want to dip here. There you go. That's it. Nicely done. We were down 1100 and something, 1100 and change. We're back up to break even with that move. It's not too bad. We got 635 and 587. It's a decent trade. Nice little bull flag, or bear flag, sorry, playing out. Reason why I tried to get in short up here, but unfortunately I got in a little early because I figured the momentum was just going to carry it down. But I also seen this line up here, so I thought for sure it was going to retest at the bottom of this. But I was like, no, it's too much momentum, it's just going to push down. But it didn't. Push down a little bit and then I ripped right back up to that line. Turned to support into resistance, and then it came back down where I had the bear flag set up and just dumped. So if I would have been smarter and waited for not even 20 seconds for this to retest, I would have been way up now. But that's the thing, right? You got to be so careful. But now we swept, I'm pretty sure, on the daily. Yeah, we swept down below that candle now. Previous day's candle. But the only question is now, does it want to touch down here to this 430 on this pivot point, or does it want to sweep this at the 360s? So, thing is, we're up now. We don't need to really worry about it. You know what I mean? We're up a little bit in that account. We got our other accounts up too as well. Well, our new accounts. We got these up 338 on our Apex accounts, and our trade day we got it back up to 58. So we don't need to really go crazy. We can wait for it to set up again, either a bull flag or a bear flag. Let it find its bottom. You know, now it might not be for a while. It could be, like I said, 365s, but we'll see. Like if it sets up another good bear flag, we'll try to take another short. But is that you watching, Pat? I'd probably say it is. Let me know in the comments, because I want to know if my mic's working or not. Because I could have been talking this whole time and nobody heard me. Just making trades, right? No noise. It seemed like it was working earlier, but... We do have a big old head and shoulders there set up too on a daily, so Pat, if you're watching and you can hear me, just hit the little, what is it, like button or whatever the frig it is, the little emojis there. Hit one of them to make it go up. So I want to make sure you can hear me, because if you can't hear me, this is a waste of time. Right to here. This must be working. Oh yeah, there you go. I am working. Why didn't I just click that? Alright, so we're good. Right down to the 50. Might get a little bounce here. Let's see here if we really bounce back to the 80s. I don't think we're going to get that high until we hit that, we're going to have to get to the 420s. We're setting up another little one here. Definitely could be. Definitely could be. We did sweep the previous day candle. Swept that nicely. What is this about here? Like I said, we got a huge head and shoulders here on the daily. Like that's a big old head and shoulders. We could definitely go down a bit. Right, like this could just fall into the sky. Got a pivot point. Or do we have a pivot point? Thought it was, but maybe it's just from our fib. Yeah, look, it is. Might wait till the afternoon for this to move up. This could be just down, down, down. Like I said, on the daily, huge head and shoulders set up here. This could just dump, reap all this. Can you imagine? There's no way it'd go down that far, but definitely could dump back down to, I don't even know. Sweep this low, 360s. Looks like it might set up another little bear flag here. got 811 contracts up to the 550s. So be careful too. This might set up a bottom. 550s ain't far. I have to wait for a pump up if it do. Up around the 5s maybe. Pull back, set up a bull flag, and then look to get in. Well, we'll see. And lots of time. Lots of time for this to set up. $34 on the dailies, down around the 350s. So I don't know, man. I do not know. Pivot point at 350s. That's where we got our 34 pretty much. So market try to set up a little base here first. Sweep back up in the 80s. Is that what this is to? A little bit higher. Pretty much though, back up to that wick. So we will see. To get back and stay back above the 50s. Three big wicks. This closes in 220. Try a small one here for a squeeze. See if we get a little squeeze back up here. Like I said, there's 800. Was it 800 contracts? How many contracts is there? Yeah, 807 contracts at the 490s now. They're moving it up. So give this a second. Bounce off the 50s again is fine. And we got a lot of contracts sitting up there though. 807 at the 490s. So we are kind of setting up here, a little bit of structure. I think we do get a push up, at least probably to, well, yeah, that would be that fair value gap. We'll see. Test the 50s again. 45 seconds. I don't want to close at the bottom of these candles. Really want this to squeeze with all that liquidity sitting up there. Should be a draw. $50s again. 15 seconds left on this candle. Need to squeeze now. Go to the 90s. Oh, shit. Definitely don't want to buy 5 more up there. Push to the 80s strong. Take that off there. We're up 489 in our trade day account, and we're up 338 and 333 in our Apex account. So that's good. It dropped all right. Yeah, Pat, it dropped, right? Holy shit. But we did sweep that previous day's wick, like we talked about. But now we got this huge head and shoulders here pattern on the daily. Like, this could just fall off a cliff. You know what I mean? So I don't really know what we're going to get here. We are playing out kind of like our bull flag here, but this could actually just squeeze right through everything. Right? We swept that previous day like we talked about. Got 40 contracts just up at the 500. So they might want to push right up to this 9 EMA. Or this could be the squeeze, the turnaround. But the bear flag played it perfectly over here. I don't know if you were watching earlier, Pat, but I was looking at the first breakdown. I had a bull flag set up here, a bear flag set up here, and I got short, but I got short a little too early. I was thinking about it too. Might want to retest the support now that it might be resistance. And I was like, well, I'll wait for a second. I was like, nah, it's got too much momentum, it's gonna go. And I got stopped out for a few dollar loss there. But then after a retest, I was like, oh, I was trying to fool with my mic and camera because it was fooling up, and then it just dumped down. By the time I looked again, it was down here, 540s. I was like, oh, fucking missed that. Just can't win them all, Pat. Can't win them all. You're going long, Pat. Awesome, buddy. Well, be careful, though, because we do have that fair value gap in that there. But I do think it squeezes, man. Setting up another bear flag, but we can hold above those above this trend line here. Get above that 9. She could probably just squeeze right on back up. What I like to see now is make this kind of like the bottom. Get a push up, come back down, say to 80s, make a nice bull flag. Turn this fair value gap into an inverted fair value gap. Be even better. That would show even more. And I'd definitely like to take it then. What's your target, Pat? Still got 36 contracts at the 500. We got contracts coming in underneath support, and we got 33 up at the 510 now. 25 contracts up at the 520, so those contracts stay there. Ride it back up. Yeah, friggin' right, Pat. It's a good idea. If we can turn this fair value gap into an inverted, like I said, inverted fair value gap, and come back and retest it, I'd say, yeah, there's no worries about riding this up. But we do have to be careful because we do have this wick kind of down here now. It bounced off this, but... And we do have the 34 EMA. But I don't think it really matters. If it starts wicking, man, it might just push. We don't want to get stuck underneath this. Worst case scenario, we come back down, retest around the 60s, and look to move up. Target's 560s. Yeah, that's good. You can probably look for the 580s, but 560s is good too. 565, we got a pivot point there, so. So that's probably a good area. I always find to do that in the morning too, anyway, after the open. We'll get a pump, we'll almost make it to a pivot point, and then it'll turn around before going back up to the pivot point and going through. It's weird, I don't know why it does that, but... Got a lot of contracts up there. Yeah, it's the worst about these markets, Pat. Like, you can get like good pumps, and you do get good pumps and good dumps, but it's so like rangy. You know what I mean? It'll come take everything out before it continues, right? So that's even like me earlier. Like, took that trade up here. You know, it was good, but I kind of figured it would touch this again. But I thought with all the momentum, we'd get this push right away. But it came up, swept everybody out, and that's what it's doing. Like the last couple of days, just sweeping everybody out, or the last month, and then moving up again, right? Like even now, if you stay above the 50s, right? Like I think you're good. If we stay up there, I don't know where your stops to, but right, like this is a higher low. You know what I mean? Kind of. So we set up the next candle kind of up here around the 70s. Probably be looking to get in again, get through this fair value gap. I think we're good. We got 225 left on this 5-minute candle. I want this to kind of be support here. New candle open up above. Maybe wick down a little bit too, back to the 50s, and then look to continue. And we got our higher low set up, and this might be the bottom set. You know, we had a lot of movement down overnight too as well. Right, so, you know, dumped here, consolidated up a little bit, dumped here. So now it's just a turnaround here. You know what I mean? It kind of feels like it. Kind of feels like it. 1 minute left. want to close above this fair value gap? That'd be crazy. Would be nice if it did. Would be super nice if it did. Squeeze, you bastard. Ugh, I didn't want to close inside of it though. Alright, let's see if we get back down here. I'd like to get a little bit lower. A little bit lower here. I don't know if we're gonna get it down. I'm gonna put a stop down here. Now, I shouldn't probably got in there, but if it squeezes, it's fine, but I don't know if it's going to. I would have kind of liked for a little test. Yeah, I'm gonna take that off. I would have liked a little bit lower in the next candle, maybe, or even this one, down around the 70s. But it's hard to say, right? Like, there's a lot of liquidity. Liquidity at the 510s, at the 20s, at the 15s. So. 250 left on this candle. I think we might need to set up a little more here first. Before we get our rip. Off the 9 again. $120 left on this candle, so I don't really want to push it too much. Like I said, get our little pullback back to the 80s. But if it closes above, then I'll look for a little dip back down in it and look to get long. trying to be patient. Hard to do. $54 contracts now, down at the 80s too. So I do think we get a little pullback through all that. Could go now, but I think I'm gonna wait. I kind of want to see this play out a little bit more before it moves up. Now it doesn't have to, but I got burnt kind of twice there, so I don't really want to just jump in again. I want to see it set up a little more. Like, it could rip. There's nothing wrong with it ripping right here. It's actually a really good spot, but it's got some nice wicks there. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with it pumping, but I like to test 70s one more time. But might not get it. Or at least get above this, struggle a little bit, close above, and then retest this, then look to get in maybe. If we don't get the dump down a little bit. Above that fair value gap now. You still in your long, Pat? $1:45 left on the 5-minute. One minute left. I'd like to see it close above this. Close above that fair value gap. $35 seconds. Closed above. Yeah, you're still in your long. Awesome, Pat. Massive stop. Yeah, no doubt, eh? I might try one here now that we're closed above that. We wick down back in. So let's see if we move up now. I'll probably have a stop up here. Around this pivot point. Give it a little bit of room. Well, that's probably a lot of room, but now that we got above that fair value gap, turn it into an inverted. 683, eh? Awesome, Pat. Say you got a good chance of getting it, bud. If we can squeeze this, 50 is probably, what's that at? 563. $563? Yeah, that would be that, you know, so. Add one more here. 240 left on this 5 minute. We got to squeeze up here now. Start moving up. Get back up in this opening range. Start dumping, I'll get out. I don't want to close back inside this fair value gap. I want to stay above. I don't like how we're not getting above it again. Regardless, I'm going to give it a little time, a little space. It's going to dump? Yeah, it kind of fucking looks like that. I really didn't think, though, once we closed above that fair value gap. Thought we were going to go up. But yeah, it does look like a dump now. It's either a dump or it's just sweeping everybody. And I hope I'm right. For both of us. 1 minute left though, so... Definitely don't want to close back inside or below that fair value gap. I want this to squeeze now. Right, but I don't know. "25 seconds. Look at that. Yeah. Oh well, let's see the next candle. The close below. Close right on it. Let's try a little I should have probably waited though. Should have probably waited. Waited for a push up maybe. I'll take it off. Wanted to retest this fair value gap again. If it's gonna go down. Or this could be just a lower high. Or a higher low, sorry. Right? Is that just a... What is this? Swept that wick. Does it push now? If it don't, it's fine. We'll look to get short. Well, actually, I don't know. Even if it sweeps that, it might come down to here and look to go up again. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Right? Like, even though it's going down, is that actually a dump? Does it just sweep down to here? Or do we flush? I really don't know here. $150 left on this candle. Alright, getting any follow through on this? I'm gonna take that off. I really don't know here. Could just sweep this and fucking run back up. What do we do here? Still could be a higher low, right? $30 seconds left. Could close down lower too. Fuck, I don't know. Still think up. Like I said, we do have this 34 down here at the 360s. So this could just fall out of the sky. 9 seconds left. Yeah. Yeah, of course that would happen. Fuck you. Need to squeeze here. Up, not down. Fuck. Nope. Not getting it. You closed out, Pat? Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah, I really thought. Hey, look at this thing. Like, it looks like it wants to rip up to me. Like, this is all just taking in all those longs. Now it wants to continue up. Right? Because why did it go up and close above this? Like, I don't know. When it does that, normally it wants to move up. I could just have a little biased again now. But it keeps failing. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. Let's see if we'll go with the trend, man. Let's see if it happens. Swept that. Does it want to come down to this pivot point? The 360s. That would give us our 34 EMA as well. So 3 minutes left on this candle. Do we get a dump? $225 left. That would take it to this candle as well. We dump down. Trying to be patient, give it a little bit of room. I like to get below the 400s before the next candle. Be nice. We just dump down. I don't like that it keeps hanging around. I'm gonna take it off. Don't like that it keeps hanging around. Alright, next candle in 1 minute. The next candle just squeeze right back up to this, you know? Closing down there. I think we come back up and touch this first. that. Do we fail here a little bit? Next point down here we've been looking at would be our... I don't want to set up a fucking big old bull flag here. I just want this to dump. Bear flag, sorry. I want this just to continue. Lose that area. Get down to the 360s. This might have to set up another bear flag here, I don't know, but I want it to dump now. Just push down through the 420s. I don't want a huge bounce at the 400s. Maybe back up to the 410s and continue down to that 360s. $71 contracts down at the 400s now. He's just dump here. Gotta get our dump. $40 seconds left on this candle. I don't want to close back up here. It almost looks like we're going to. Almost looks like we're going to, so I don't want that. Six seconds left. Want to come back up here again. New 15-minute candle too. I think we do come up again. Maybe right to the 9 this time. See if we get that push to the 9. Just trying. Hard time getting over the 50s. "24 seconds till new candle." Take that there. Now we look for our short. I want to see a close. Hold on a second. Close kind of low, below this candle. Give us our push down to this pivot point. Let's see. New 15 in 8 minutes. I want to see it kind of get down here and close within the next 3 minutes or so. Basically go back up to the bottom of this. A little bit higher would have been nice. It's kind of the top of this fair value gap. How you making it, Pat? Two minutes left. That's what we wanted to see, this kind of push clear out some levels here and then look to go short within the next 2 minutes so we don't close above this. $145 left. A little bit more. I'd like to get in up around here somewhere. Basically there, but might not get that. Much time? 24 seconds. Can we get back down, I wonder, below that fair value gap in that time? I'm gonna try it right there. Really close one. Not gonna go crazy. See if we can just rip back down to the downside here. 5 seconds left. Take it off if it doesn't work. This would be an epic dump if it goes. I don't know if it's going to, but we're going to try. Got above that 9. It only makes me nervous. But still, we should touch down in that fair value gap again. Hopefully without taking us out. Super tight though. So, there's not much we can do there. We're really tight stop loss. Up in the 80s now. Try another little one. Like this, like I said, get back down into this fair value gap. Move this back to break even in case it pops, because it might pop. You don't know. Did kind of touch the top of that fair value gap, so maybe that was it. I like to see it get back inside a little bit. Might have been it, but I don't know. Yeah, probably was. Take it off. '80s again. I gotta try this again. I feel like we do push down through this. 150 left on this candle. One minute left. Take it off there. See if it pushes up a little bit first. I think we go down here. Try another little one here. Right on the 15, we got all the way down here to the 50s. This dumps down, it could be a really good entry. Trying to give it a bit of room to let it work out and play out and start moving down. 220 left on this candle. Like for it to close down around here, around the 50s, then maybe we'll get our move down. Gotta get below that 9. 140 left, so I'd like to see it start moving down now. One minute left. I don't want to close above that 9. If I do, I'm getting out. Oh, right at the 9. Give it another second, I guess. Trying to give it some time. $12.50, so we got 9 minutes or so left. So does it change its direction? Does it go down? Like we've seen a lot of times, 10 minutes before the new 30-minute. Come on, baby. That's about as high as I'm gonna let it go. Love to see a dip here. Ugh, can't hold this much longer. 13 seconds left on this candle besides. Gonna have to get out if it stays up here. Want to see it push back down. Not going to, I don't think. Minus 456 on Friday, eh? On Fridays. Fucking Fridays. I might be following suit with you there, Pat. This doesn't start dumping. I'd like to see it go down and sweep all this level. And get down to that pivot point, but I don't think we're going to. Unless it starts dumping now, I think it's probably going to move up. Yeah. That's it for that. Tried to hold on as long as I could. Just got the better of me. What's going on here anyway? 54 contracts at the 500. I probably should have looked at that, I suppose. Wasn't really paying attention to that. Yeah, I really thought we were gonna dump down there. Maybe this is the turnaround. I don't feel like it is. We're definitely probably gonna come out and take out these then, I guess. The 20s. Yeah, it's a crappy Friday, man. Did it hit the 500s? It did, pretty much. Where that liquidity was to. We have this, what? 508s on the... We come up and sweep all this up to the 520s. I got a feeling this is gonna fucking dump. But I've been wrong before. All the smart money gone home. Yeah, really. That's what it feels like. Dumb fuckers like me hanging around. Why wouldn't it go down? You know what I mean? Like, this is kind of like a... I think it'd go down now. Sweep all this buyers out. Or just waiting for dumb fuckers like me to go short. You blinked, Pat? I'd like for this to dump right down through all this. Saying it has to, but why wouldn't it? Right, look at 15. Why not get down here? Down to the 50s. Bounce off that line. Two minutes left on this candle. Lots of time to move down. Last short trade. Yeah, me too, Pat. Taking that off there. I'm gonna see. There's only 1 minute left on this fucking candle. One for that, I wouldn't even take it off. I'm fucking curious what we're gonna get here. That's a little far. Well, what it seems like is kind of setting up here. Kind of like this fucking thing. 30 seconds left. Fucking just think we push down. Take me out first. I don't know if it's gonna pop or fuck it. It's gonna go. That's what it feels like. Still in your short, Pat? Be careful, because this might fucking rip. I'm not saying get out of it, I'm just saying be careful. At least maybe go back as far as the 9. Maybe a little higher. Back up around the 66s. Around the 9. This fucking thing. Get this the fuck out of here. Right, 'cause you kind of think. Does not look like kind of a inverted head and shoulders kind of thing? Right? New candle in 224. I could be totally wrong, and I'm totally fine if I am, but yeah, up, down, and rip. $150 left on this candle. Fuck's sakes. Time we got 108. I don't know though. Maybe it won't. I hope it don't rip up, but well, I'm in long, so I hope it goes up a bit. But I'm just figuring up first. Like it kind of looks like a fucking inverted head and shoulders a little bit. I could be wrong. We did come down, touch this, and we wicked right up. But that don't mean shit. If I'm wrong, that's absolutely fine. There you go. I'm gonna get out of that. Look for this setup here now, I guess, for a short. Give it some time. Yeah, kind of looked like a little inverted head and shoulders, kind of like it was gonna fucking pop back up. "15 seconds to the next candle, so it should tell us something." I flipped long. You flipped long? Yeah, Pat, me too. Now we're below the 9. Coming back up a bit. Fucking man, you gotta be so... This market's all over the place. See if we can get down here. Just because we closed below the 9. That's the only reason why I'm trying to short. Seems like every time we close below that fucking 9, it drops. Obviously, I could be wrong, but Like I said, it looks like an inverted Head and Shoulders. And now it's ripping. Can't make this shit up. Fuck that. And now it comes back down. Oh, this fucking market. Fuck you. Ah, fuck this. Fuck this. I'm done too, Pat. I'm pretty sure. I'm fucking done with this noise, because this market is shit. It's fucking starting to stall here and popping up. Now we're just getting wicks. Might just get a bunch of consolidation now. But anyway, Pat, man, I'll talk to you on Monday, buddy. I'm trying one more. I don't know why I'm doing it. Market's gonna get fucking chew me up. Oh, you miserable cunt. Just dump already. Down to the lower line, man. That's all we need. That would be enough. Alright, just bring us down to here. What's that? 430s. Just give us the 430s. No worries, Pat. Fuck you, motherfucker. You piece of shit. That was the hardest few bucks I ever made. But, gonna call it there, I think. That's it for me. Fuck this market. It's big $78 on our account here, our trade day. And we got 338 in each one of our, except for a few of them, which is fucking weird. But I'm back up a little bit, so I'm totally fine with that. But anyway, that's it for me. If you need any accounts to Take Profit Trader, please use code JW. If you need any accounts with Trade Day, please use code JWT. And there's a link in the comments or in the chat, sorry, for Elite Trader Funding, 80% off. But yeah, that's it, man. I'm done. All right, Pat, buddy. I'll talk to you on Monday. Take it easy, bud.